Welcome back, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the sweet spot where science meets soul. So, you are in Win It All Wednesday, and I'm Dr. Derek Sweet, your host, and I'm feeling particularly energized today because we are on such a powerful journey here talking about purposeful power and what that means. Well, Monday we discovered the 3 sources of power within us. And yesterday, Take Action Tuesday, we put that power into action. And today on Win It All Wednesday, we're taking it to the next level as we explore what it truly means to win with purposeful power. As you know, I'm a board-certified psychiatrist and I specialize in sports psychiatry and high performance. And so this is right down my alley to talk about purposeful power this week. You know, sometimes when people hear Win It All Wednesday here on the Sweet Spot, they think it's about competing with others or chasing external victories. And yeah, that's a part of it sometimes. But what I've learned working with elite athletes and high performers is this: that winning, it starts with something much deeper, something within. It's about aligning your power with your purpose. Aligning your power with your purpose. That's the key. And when that happens, when that happens, beautiful souls, that's when you experience what I call the magic, the power multiplication effect. So this PME or power multiplication effect is a super powerful exercise that we do with athletes all the time. And I want to share with you today on Win It All Wednesday. It's really fascinating. Let me talk to you about the neuroscience just before we get into it. When you align your actions with your deeper purpose, as we've been saying here, do you know what happens in your brain? It releases a set of chemicals that you need to know about. And that is dopamine, which is the reward chemical, and we all know about that. But did you know it also releases another neurochemical called oxytocin? And that's the connection hormone or the connection transmitter. And norepinephrine, which is the focus enhancer. So this cocktail of norepinephrine and oxytocin and dopamine are swirling around in our bodies, making us feel good and feel more powerful. So it's like your brain creates a natural power cocktail that amplifies everything you do. Civil rights leader Howard Thurman captured it in this quote. You know, I love giving a quote. Every episode I give you a quote. And this quote is this: don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. That aliveness, that's your power in full bloom. Let's repeat that. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive, and that aliveness, that's your power in full bloom. Yes, my friends, it's powerful to look at these quotes and to let them sink in. And this reminds me of scripture. You know, we're science meets soul here on the Sweet Spot. So I'm going to transition right into the scriptures that says this: I have come that they might have life and have it more abundantly. Wow. You see, my friend, winning is not about just having more than others. It's about living abundantly, having abundance in your life, living into the fullness of who you were created to be. That when you come from a place of abundance, you are already a winner. It's about letting your power serve your highest purpose. So yes, let's get back to this. Let's do what I call this power alignment check. Right? I want you to take a deep breath with me. Now, think about something you're working to achieve right now. Got it? Something you're working on? Good. Let's ask 3 questions. 1. Does this goal that you're working on energize your physical power, making you feel more alive? Does it? 2. Does it engage your mental brain, your mental power? Do you feel mentally stimulated by it? Is it challenging you to grow mentally? And 3. Does it connect with your spiritual power? Does it align with your deeper sense of self, your deeper sense of purpose and meaning? Your why, in other words. If you answered yes to all 3 of these questions, you are in what I call your power, get this, sweet spot. Okay? Because, A, you want the mind, the body, and the spirit to be aligned with what you're feeling about and what you're thinking about and what you want to achieve. Always check these 3 sources of your power to see if it's working. Sometimes when something is not working, it's because you're out of alignment with the mind, the body, or the spirit. Okay? So what am I saying? You may need to take a walk sometimes when you feel mentally stuck because you need to do something physical. Or you may need to stop moving around and being so busy and take a moment to reflect and do something mental instead if you're stuck. Or if nothing is working and you've tried everything, well, this is the time you let your spirit take over and you pray, you meditate, you reflect, you get connected to the bigger source. That's what I'm talking about in terms of your real world application. You know, I worked with a corporate executive once who was chasing a promotion, and she kept going for promotion after promotion and she wasn't getting it. She kept blowing the interviews. And I told her, you need to do a power alignment check, right? Because she was doing everything in her mental power, right, to get this promotion, but she wasn't taking care of herself physically, and she wasn't taking care of herself spiritually. You know, once she got it and she aligned herself, her whole energy changed, her vibe changed, and her interviewing style changed, and she got her promotion. So that's your real world example. This does work. All right. So I want you to think about what you want. Align your mind, your body, and your spirit today. I want you to see yourself as an abundant winner. God has come to give you life and life more abundantly, so you have it. Greater is that which is in you than what's in the world. So, beautiful souls, I want you to remember, as we close, winning isn't about dominating always. It's about radiating your power, letting it shine in a way that lifts everyone around you. Okay, now. So tomorrow is Trust Yourself Thursday. We will explore how to maintain this powerful alignment we've been speaking about, even when you face doubts, challenges, setbacks, and when things go south. Until then, my friends, keep reminding yourself that the power is in you, and it's greater in you than what's in the world, and that you can do this. Okay, now if you want to check with me, look me up on LinkedIn or on Instagram. You can even find me on YouTube if you'd like. All right, this is Dr. Sweet. Take care.